I'm live actually here on site, and I want to show you an updated cost of doing a decking here in Lekki Lagos. Actually, we are on break now. Most of these guys wouldn't want you to show their faces, so I actually take this opportunity, to share with you what is happening. So this is a live tour of what it will cost you to do a decking. Actually, this is a 5-bedroom duplex, fully detached duplex here sitting in Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. So I'm taking you up right away. Please kindly subscribe, share, like, also comment on this video so that those who are joining us can actually benefit from it. Okay, so we are going right away up, and this is how it looks like on site. Now this is how it is. Okay, so if you are doing any construction work here in Lekki or its corridor, you definitely want to watch this video. Okay, so let's start straight away before they resume back to work. Now what you need after, of course, your block works and all of that. I did a video here when we're doing this, so when we're doing the decking, the block works, and I've done a lot of videos here. And in this episode I want to share with you the cost of decking a house. You can see I'm on the floor right away. Let me turn the camera. All right, so you can see me on the floor. Now let me flip back. So this is how the decking looks like. So before I come back to tell you the details, this is how the decking looks like. I see a very beautiful work that is going on here. Now there are actually a lot of workers on site. Please, if my camera is not clear, go ahead and tell me so that I can know. There are a lot of workers on site, but I just said they have gone for break, okay, and they wouldn't want you to show them. That's why I'm taking this opportunity now to share this information with you. Okay, so this is a 5-bedroom duplex. Look at the iron work. We are not done yet. It will still take us about 4 to 5 hours to complete this decking work. My workers have gone to break. They want to get something to eat. Because of the background noise, I just needed to quickly record this. So we are still continuing in the next few minutes. They have gone for break. All right, now let's go to detail cost. Now I want to believe that before this time around, you are done with your plumbing materials. You are done with your, all of those electrical pipes, piping, and all of that. So I want to jump straight to the cost. When I mean cost, I'm looking at the cost of sand, cost of granite, okay, cost of iron, because these are the critical things that, or the important things rather, that you need, and also cost of cement and labor. So let me give you a detailed cost of how much it will cost you to take this to cast such a decking. This is a 5-bedroom duplex, but please bear in mind that yours may not be up to this because the sizes of the room differs. All right, of course engineers will know what I'm talking about. Now let's go to start. First of all, before we got here, the block works were done, and the number of sand we needed or require here were 2 tippers of sand. Were 2 tippers of sharp sand. I'm talking about really sharp sand. We used to say the one that has teeth too. You understand? The one that has teeth. All right, 2 tippers, and a tipper right now, depending where you are carrying it to, is between 180. Let's just say between 170 to 190,000. It depends where you are taking it to anyway. If the distance is far, then they will charge you more because of the cost in transportation. But if it is closer to like Lekki axis, it might be cheaper. All right, so you need 2 tippers here. So join those costs together. That will give you, you can put the calculator together. So we require 2 tippers of sharp sand. That is number 1. Then number 2, we also required 1.5 actually, 1.5 tipper of granite. But you would like to buy 3 so that even if it remains, you still use it later on. So we bought, let's say, 2 tippers of granite, China truck. I'm talking about that China truck. This is what we bought here, and each of them right now costs about between 580,000 to 600, maybe 610 or thereabout. It depends again where you are taking it to. I'm talking about a full China truck of load, not half load. All right, so that is the amount. Now we bought 2 here. So put that cost together plus the cost of sand, then you can tell how much it is. I will advise that you get probably a calculator or thereabout. It will help you. So I've just mentioned the cost of sand, 2 tippers of sand. If you are just joining us, and I say the cost of sand is 2 tipper, and each of them is 180, between 160 to 190,000, depending where you are taking it. It might be more if you are taking it to Lekki if it's 1. All right. Now we have also mentioned the cost of granite. I say we bought 3/4 down, and here 3/4 down for a China truck. The 2 of them cost about between 580 to 600 and something thousand. Let's keep it at 610. All right, let's keep it at that. So here in Lekki Lagos, that too now is around 1.2 or thereabout. All right, now let's go to iron. I know that is where a lot of money, you know, say now money make iron they float for water. So this house now, before you can see, let me bend down, you can see the kind of reinforcement that is here. A lot of iron work, guys, were done here. So the number of irons that we bought here, look at it, everywhere iron. Here we bought about 12 tons of iron. About 12 tons of iron, approximately 12 tons of iron entered here. And because I was the one who did the supply, 12 tons of iron right now. A ton of iron is around I think 1.1 million or thereabout. So that is how much it will cost you for a ton of iron right now. Okay, so this is a live tour. For those who are engineers, you can tell us if you bought yours cheap. But I'm talking about TMT iron so that I will not be misquoted. All right, I'm talking about TMT, not the local iron. The local iron is cheaper. So some people will say this is the amount and they go ahead and buy the other cheaper one. So TMT iron, not here to advertise anybody anyway, but that will cost you about 1.1 million per ton. And like I said, we bought about 12 tons here in this place. So put the cost together, that will you will estimate how much it will actually cost you. 12 tons plus that of granite. And I said a ton right now here in Lekki is about 1.1 million or thereabout. It all depends where you are taking it to. Now let's go to where we have the cement. Okay, cement is one of the requirements that you definitely need here if you are doing any major construction work. Cement costs, but cement no easy. All right, I'm trying to be very far because my worker, you can see them over there, they will soon resume work. They will soon resume work, and I just may not want to show their faces. You see them down. All right, now for the cement, you need between 200 to 230 bags of cement. 200 to 230 bags of cement, because you don't want to compromise at all, guys. You don't want to risk it. All right, so 200 to 200. And right now I bought cement yesterday. A bag of cement is 9,500 naira. Okay, so I see that I'm up right now. See, construction, this is a very beautiful estate. So 9,500, guys. I'm not a mathematician, so I cannot do the calculation. Somebody should help us. 9,500 times 230. It may not be up to that, but just budget between 200 to 230 bags for such a decking. Only decking, not the block works. All right. So if somebody is with a calculator, you can help us with the figure. So you can see that will give you, when you put the total cost together. I mentioned sand, we mentioned granite, 2 tons, 2 tippers of granite, and I told you the price. I just said a tipper of granite right now in Lekki Lagos is around 580. The price just came up again, 580 to 600 and something thousand. Let's say 610. But if you are taking it to Ikoyi, Lekki Phase 1 and all of that, it might be more than 610,000. All right, because of the transportation. I've also told you that the irons that were needed here, different types of iron, 10 mm, 12 mm, all together combined, because a ton of iron is a ton of iron. All right, it's charged the same amount. So all together combined, we bought TMT iron here. About 12 tons of iron are required. It may not be up to that, but this is what is required. It's, a few pieces are still left on the ground anyway. You understand? So this is what is required here. So put the cost together, 1.1 million or thereabout for a ton of iron, and you will definitely know how much it is. Now, the cost I have not mentioned, there's a particular cost that I have not mentioned. That of labor, which is very, very important. Guys, buy all your iron the way they put for ground like this. All get all your cement, keep and all the back and everything. If you don't have labor, you won't be able to do this job. Okay, before I come to labor, don't forget also that you needed all this plywood, which we already bought. So you may also want to estimate that inside the cost. We already bought this while we're using for other works. So I don't know if I should mention that. Should I mention that? Somebody should help us. If you need it, I can. Otherwise, let's jump straight to the cost of labor. Now, to cast this project that you are seeing here, you can see it's very, very fresh. You see the fresh work. Look at how fresh it is now. We are just working, and my guys have gone to break. So because they don't want their faces to be shown, and because of also the noise when recording, you might not hear me. So I just had to seize this opportunity when they are on break to quickly show you this. Now, the cost of labor right now is about, oh boy, people plenty for here. They pass over 30 people here that are working, but that's not your business, because it's a contract work. So the cost of labor when you give the contract is around 1.2 to 1.5 million naira, because they also need a lot of hands to be on ground to be able to complete this massive 5-bedroom duplex sitting right away here in Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria, because they have to bring machine and all of that, and you must have made your preparation for water and stuff like that. So when you put all of these costs together, then you should be able to know the cost of taking a 5-bedroom duplex here in Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. Please, if you're an engineer and you want to tell us something, I'll appreciate comments, questions, and all of that. Let's give another 2 to 3 minutes for question and answers session. All right, guys, I'm listening right away to you guys. Please, if you have any question, comment, or contribution, or you disagree with whatever cost I mentioned, these are public figures, public numbers. You can go ahead and find how much a ton of iron costs. I'm talking about Lekki Lagos. I bought the iron here, and I'm telling you how much we bought them. So you can also share with us so that we know, or people can also know. If you have a question, I will really, really appreciate your question, so that others that are engineers here in the house can also answer them. Waiting for question, guys. I don't intend this video to be long, so like I said, I'm going to end the video any moment from now. I'm just walking around. You know, I'm limited because I'm up. I cannot walk too much before I go fall for ground. This house fine. Oh, see what we are doing. You see it. See what we are doing. See some of our. You see the people I'm talking about. Okay, so see the work. Can you see it? A lot of work is ongoing. Let me zoom back. The side is a very beautiful. You can see that this is Lekki. We are walking right away in Lekki, and it's a lagoon front. Very beautiful location, oh, guys. You want to get a property here, you can also send me a DM. There are still plots of land selling here. Okay, so you see a lot of houses are coming up. See people building houses. See houses. All right, everywhere. See beautiful houses. Can you see this side fine? Oh, now money kill them. These fine places. So if you have the money, you can also DM me and buy as many plots of land here in this estate. All right, this is a very beautiful all round. Let me turn this way around. Can you see? There are a lot of beautiful houses also everywhere in the estate. You see it? So it's not a bush. This is actually Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. And I'm saying that if you want to buy land here, there are still plots of land selling in this place. Look at it. Can you see it? All right, look at it. Let me turn like this. I'm trying to zoom. Can you see it? There are a lot of that beautiful lagoon. Guys, the place makes sense. All right, so this is where my client is building. And as my culture is, I also needed to update you of the accurate cost of doing a decking here in Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. All right, I mentioned a few costs. I know there are some things I do not include. You may want to buy 1 or 2 things like banding wire. Those are minor costs. Cost of giving a carpenter bamboo work, because reinforcement, you also need this. You need stuff like bamboo. This bamboo you see here. So these are minor costs. So plus or minus, you can still add another maybe 1 million or 1.5 million naira to get this done. But I told you that for the for this what do they call this? We already bought this, so I didn't mention the cost of this earlier. I'm talking about this plywood. It's very expensive now, over 20-something thousand per one. So I didn't mention the cost of that. But I've mentioned the cost of iron, cost of granite, cost of labor, cost of cement, cost of everything apart from that one, because we already have them on ground. So you might also add them together and see the total cost, or what it will cost you to have such a structure here in Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. So guys, like I said, my video is not going to be long because my guys will be resuming very shortly. I just wanted, if you have any question or contribution, you can as well drop your question or contribution. I will also appreciate you liking the video and sharing it, because on this channel we have promised just one thing, that we are going to expose everything that is happening in Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. Guys, this will not be saying to the height. Somebody will tell you, say iron now 1.2, 1. No. Or somebody go carry the wrong iron, can't give you, they tell you another price. We will tell you exactly how it happen, exactly guys. You know what they call how it happen here in Lekki, Lagos. So you know absolutely everything happening in Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. Anyway, after the video, you will still have the opportunity. We can still drop questions and answers. Okay, so let me go down so that at least you see that I was actually up. It's a decking. All right, so you can see that some of my workers are coming back now. Okay, so you can see where we are working. These are some of the material I was talking about. Look at this. Sorry. Look at the building. See the structure? So you need all of this when you are doing all of this. These are the structure. Very, very massive, massive building. Can you see it? So when I mention cost, I believe you have done everything, because before you get to digging, so I don't have to start from foundation, because I did the cost of, the foundation, and I showed you the height of this foundation in our earlier episode. You can see how high this foundation is. Look at it. Can you see it? I already shared with you the height of this foundation and the cost of this foundation. But I was talking about the bamboo. These are the bamboo I was talking about, because you definitely want to buy all of this bamboo, to support the reinforcement. Look at it. So I didn't mention this, but this is not that a major cost. So you can just budget additional maybe 3 million naira for all of this kind of work. But this is what it actually costs us to do such a work here in Lekki Lagos. You can see the granite. We don't do almost half of, and the granite is still remaining about the. So in essence, we might not use the whole granite, but of course the house is not completed, so we will still need the granite later on in the day. So our team are working very, very seriously to ensure that the work is completed. You can see them. They just went for brick. Can you see it? So look at it. So these are the granite. And like I told you, not all the iron work were finished. Look at the sand here. You see the sand? So out of the how many tip, I told you 2. So not all have been used. But we are not done yet. So this may be remaining more, but the granite will remain very well. Okay, so let me turn. You see my you see our workers over there. Can you see them? All right. Okay. So that is how it is. And also a couple of iron also are remaining also. Look at. Can you see the iron that will remaining? I told you how many tons we bought. And some iron are still remaining. But it doesn't mean that I will throw them away, guys. We still have a lot of work apart from the decking to be done. You understand? So you can see the house. Let me show you the back. So this is how it looks like. It's very, very high. You see how high the house is. It's very, very high. You understand? So, all right, guys, let me end the video here. I believe you have benefited a lot from this content. Please kindly help us do well. If you like the content that we have been giving you, please, we appeal to you, share, like, comment, so that a lot of people here in Lekki, Lagos can actually benefit from such videos. So we just started the machine, and I will be ending the video because I know I made them slap me. Those boys did the verse where they para. See, say we don't start machine now. By the time they zoom here now, no go fit talk at all. See them. Then plenty more than 30 people. So let me end the video here. If you have any contract you want to give to us, of course, our team, we are fully ready and prepared to handle your project. All right. So thank you very well. Thank you very much, and ensure you stay tuned to my channel. Let me end the video, guys. Bye.